Good afternoon, my beautiful, remarkable people. How are you guys? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing, wonderful, fabulous Memorial Day weekend. And most of all, you really realizing what is the meaning behind on Memorial Day weekend. But today, I wanted to talk to you about inspection. Yes, you heard me right. When it was the last time you inspect your life? You do an inspection, like when you take the car and do they inspect your car regardless for the brakes or tune up for the oil, tune up or whatever. When it was the last time, just sit down and inspect your life. Inspect around you and drop what it doesn't agree with your soul. Anything that makes you feel disconnected from your from your true self, is something that you have to work on it every single day. Every single day, we let time pass by. We let emotions passing by. We leave thoughts passing by, years, moments passing by. And you're so caught up with working, you're so caught up being a mom, significant other, a businesswoman, all the titles that we carry on our shoulder in a daily basis. And then we go through life without realizing that life is more than that, guys. Life is more than what you put into your life. You can reach more stuff when you work hard and you're focusing and using the drive and the fuel to get there. Little by little, get there. But then, I'm guilty of that too. I have to be very honest with you guys. I'm very guilty many years ago about not inspecting my life, not inspecting, what I was doing, the situation that I was in, not inspecting my behavior, the behaviors others towards me, not inspecting when my peace of mind, why I'm not happy. I just was working, single mom with 2 kids. I was just working to provide for me and my family, my kids at that time, thinking as long as I keep continually working, as long as continually using my kids to give me the drive and the fuel and the courage to take life by the horn and control my life and make my life what I have now. Never in a million years. Of course, we don't sit down and we look at the mirror and say, I don't like the relationship I had with myself. I'm not eating healthy. I'm not providing happiness for myself. I always, inspecting other people's life and maybe judging and criticizing other people's life, but then we're not inspecting our own life. We're not really looking inside and say to yourself, everything that is around me, it doesn't agree with me, with my soul, with what it means, my life. Everything that makes me feel disconnected through my true self, I must let it go. And I totally understand you guys. For us, it's very difficult to let go things that you think you actually needed in your life, when in fact, you never needed to begin with. But then you thought in your mind, and you get so attached to these things around you that you don't realizing that all the things that it is, because you didn't inspect it, you continually having that in your life, letting that take your essence, take your peace of mind, your balance, your happiness, your peace. And then you get so caught up in there, like you don't see the light. You wanted to see the light, but then you're really not reflecting in what is you actually, everything around you. Because, we're not like investigators that you have to investigate everything, but I suggest you that once in your life, inspect everything around you. Drop what doesn't agree with your soul. Anything that makes you feel disconnected unwanted, unneeded, unworth it from your true self, let it go. As a human beings, we're very easy to get attached because everything that I have emotion behind is the hardest thing to walk away from it. But I'm asking you, if you don't inspect yourself, if you don't inspect everything that is surrounding you, how are you going to make a better life? How are you going to find happiness, peace, balance, stillness in your life? If you don't put that little seed, then inspect in your life and analyze your life enough to say, not to criticize your life, not to judge your life, but improve your life. Progression into what you're doing in life. Instead of thinking about everything around me, I deserve that, it came to my life so I have to deal with it. I'm just going to deal with it because what you want me to do, what I want you to do, first of all, I don't want you to deal with it whatsoever. You don't have to deal with nothing that you don't agree with. You don't have to agree or something that it make you feel completely detached, disconnected from your true self. It's like taking your soul and you just have a shell, an empty body without a soul. And it's easy for us because we have not been taught, we have not learned, we have not been educated enough in the level for you to say, okay, today I'm going to sit down, I'm going to calm myself down, I'm going to take a few minutes for myself, and I'm going to inspect everything around me. And whatever it doesn't agree with my soul, whatever doesn't make me feel happy, fulfilled, completely, my puzzle, I'm going to disconnect it from my life. I'm going to completely detach it, toss it, and don't continue to bring it back, because this is a problem that we have as a human being. As a human being, you have a problem, you have an issue, a difficult time, difficult moment, a difficult situation in your life, and you try to work on it, but you don't know how to work on it. And then you go and you disagree with it, but then you allow in your life. You don't feel happy with it, but you continually being unhappy, letting that take your happiness away. Make you feel like you living another life. You're living someone else's life when you can live your own life and fulfill your life with all the beautiful things that us as a human are capable to attract and to implement it every single day in our life. Every day it's an opportunity for you to say, okay, I don't agree with this. This is not actually feeding my soul, my essence, my life. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect it forever. I will never connect it back again. I will never agree with that situation or that moment in your life to take out what belongs to you. You have to be a true self to yourself no matter what. You have to be able to look in the mirror and say who I am. Why I'm carrying all these bags that they're not mine. Why I'm carrying so much pain, so much resentment, so much pain and tears and grief and problems from the past, problems from the present. And instead of be your true self, you want to be someone else because you feel comfortable to be someone else that you know. You never agreed to be that. You never wanted to be there. You never agreed to say, okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to not fighting for my life. I'm going to continually having this life that is only creates sorrow and misery in my life. Instead of being true to yourself and say, you know what? Sure. It's always opportunity for me to be better. It's always opportunity to me to improve. It's always opportunity to inspect myself in a daily basis. Same thing you inspect a food that you're gonna eat. Same thing you inspect your agenda, your calendar, your phone. It's like checking in a message. But that message is actually resonate with you, that message actually is giving you something for you to continue having a wonderful life, the life that you deserve, the life that you own, because it's your life, it's no one else. So whatever it doesn't agree with you in bringing peace to your soul and happiness to your heart, then you have to disconnect it. Then you have to let it go. Then you have to drop it off and say, I don't agree with this. And starting today, it doesn't belong to me anymore. And I understand a lot of times it's very, very difficult for us to inspect on ourselves, because I know right now when you're watching this video, you might think, what is she talking about? It doesn't make no sense. It does make sense. You know why it does make sense? Because I asking you very clearly, when it was the last time you inspect yourself, you inspect what is around you, and you drop from your life everything that doesn't agree with your soul. You drop anything that doesn't make you feel disconnected to your true self. And a lot of times, a lot of the answer is going to be, I never done that. And I understand. I'm not judging you, but I'm telling you, if we analyze our life every single day better, we're always going to find that little piece of the puzzle to create a beautiful masterpiece that is you. So instead of settle for everything that is around you, consume your life, consume your peace, consume the essence that is only yours. I want you to put 100% everything you have to make sure that you find your true self, to make sure you don't agree with anything that is take out your soul. Because without a soul, it's not human. So I want you to guys think about that. It's not easy to inspect yourself, but it's possible. It's possible to find yourself every day, to become better, wiser, more educated, more aware of ourselves, more aware of, I have a body, I have a mind, I have a life. So what I'm doing with all that I have, that I refuse to sit down and inspect myself, when other people are so easy for them to just dive in. You see other people stable, other people that are not walking anymore, they don't have no hands, they don't have no feet, they have cancer, they're going through hell and back. And you see them standing, you see them fighting every single day to be here, to be happy, to fill their life with joy, with happiness, with health, with abundance, with amazing, beautiful things that all of us are capable to obtain. But because we are so concentrated in everything else that it doesn't agree with your soul, we actually disconnect ourselves from our true selves. It's never too late for you to find yourself. It's never too late for you to inspect yourself and say, everything that I am surrounding myself right now in my life is something that it doesn't help me to have a peaceful soul. It doesn't help me to be true to myself. So starting today, I'm going to immediately change everything that it will not let me achieve the level of happiness, joy, and peace that I deserve to have. Because you know what? We only have one opportunity, one chance in this life. So live life to the fullness and die with an empty cup. You can do this, guys. I believe in you. Inspect yourself, and your life will change forever. Have a wonderful day, guys. Please take care of yourself. Love yourself immensely. That way you can love others. Be kind. Be loving. Be caring. Be remarkable. Be humble. Just be you, guys. God bless you. And up to the next one.